something earlier.
Another step forward.
Almost like...
Inside the city. Said you do whatever it takes.
Deliver my toast.
We will be safe in the wild.
Well, this time they weren't feeling polite. They really put the boot in me.
If you're hungry, you can wait with us. A priest might come out with some scraps if we're lucky.
Bet you won't get kicked out of the temple. They blame us for everything.
I have something to ask.
May Ilmater guide your footfalls, stranger.
We let more outsiders in, and more Baldurians die. Duke Stelmane, Father Lorcan, it's no coincidence.
We have faith here, Bill. Faith in people, no matter where they're from.
Who had more faith than Father Lorcan? How did that work out? Exactly. Lorcan let a killer into our temple due to his misguided compassion. His faith got him murdered.
Bill, I beg you, be quiet. Even sinners receive Ilmater's grace, and Father Lorcan knew that. We don't pick and choose who we aid. Thank you, stranger. I take some solace knowing that he died in Ilmater's service.
Does Ilmater's service involve protecting heretic absolutists? Or perhaps I missed that sermon.
Enough, Bill. You seem a kind soul. Our temple is open to you. Walk well.
Of exactly this.
Times may be hard, but the god on the rack asks that we endure. For him.
If you're looking for a handout, try elsewhere. We're focusing on our own now.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorcan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorcan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. Valeria never found the murder weapon, so that could be a start. Anything disproving the refugee murder-suicide angle, really. Charetta's caress would be my best bet. That's her usual haunt after closing a case. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
has to put my hands on everything.
Infirmary. Justice endures, even in suffering.
Please, leave me be. I've got an awful lot to get done.
I've said all I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Soup kitchen's no good if we've no one to feed soup to. Besides, Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of soup to clean up. Blood, too. Looks like a room key, maybe? Nothing in here, that's for sure. Look, I need to finish up here. Lots of... Oh, good. More blood to clean up, I suppose.
No traps, please.
What now?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Don't waste a step. Better not be cursed. I should speak up.
How goes the search? Assassins under this temple is certainly unnerving news. Thank you for taking care of them. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking. How goes the search? Logan's in the room behind us with Sister Rose. Brilgo's buried out back, through the kitchen and the dormitories.
Alvin Muffle Fieldwick, Millie Runbarrel, killed unknown child and her dog, who stood watch over her grave. May they be Mikkel Hornkiss, gave all to the lepers, Narlo Essie, grief and ill Geshan Kirkaros, built the O.B. Gardenson, gave her life protecting fellow refugees. May the one who endures shelter her. Brilgor fell to anger and rage, taking Father Lorgan with him. May Ilmater forgive him. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yes. Never. He was kinder than most. Dwarf. Red clothes. Stranger. Pierced. Once. Paralyzed. Same as killed Lorgan.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
still alive, so that's progress. Something good here, I hope.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Hiding Brilgor from fists. Must protect innocence. Ilmater's will. Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool, fool.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
How goes the search?
But his methods need to rest with him. We need change. If you're looking for a handout,
There must be something.
I said, step back!
I'm not going anywhere. Not till they let us through.
Outraged.
We can't get in. I have family here. They said we'd be welcome.
Damned outsiders. Swarming the place.
Great headline.
Please, my son.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Then you don't need to be in the city. Next!
Fascinating.
Citizen, you are being accompanied by a malfunctioning steel watcher. Please stand back.
I think you have the wrong hunk of metal.
False. Report your purpose, steel watcher. Why are you following these citizens unbidden? Ah. I understand your malfunction. Your unit is a highly outdated model. The Ragnak's casement protecting your metallurgized iced valves is burning well outside the recommended temperature. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for dismantling.
Not sure. Maybe whatever keeps them going is similar to my tin can. Turns out I'm the fucking prototype for these things. I'll dismantle every single one of them.
Any threat to the Steelwatch is a threat to Lord Gortash himself. Please report to the Steelwatch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Yeah. Anything spicy you can tell me about the old prick?
You will speak of our creator, Lord Enver Gortash, with respect. He is the savior of our city, currently being inducted as the Archduke of Baldur's Gate. You will keep your distance, Steel Watcher. You are malfunctioning. Report to the Steel Watch Foundry for immediate dismantling.
Let's make tracks before this thing gives me the lash of Bane. See you around, soldier.
Please, my son.
Address officer for...
You must understand.
No refugees. It is decreed. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name? Oh, take it up with the Duke if you don't like it. Now, your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost... I don't know... buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It has seen the deep shadows of Grimforge, and the stone floors left bloodied. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
I'm heating up. Fuck yes.
magic much more.
Right, Karlak. It's go time.
Moving.
Take you. I'm not going to last much longer.
Don't waste a step.
This is gonna feel good.
Death's cold.
Blood comes easy these days. I've got this.
Let's end this.
May the gods take you first.
Our readers will be outraged.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
This is front page material.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning. Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline. That'll make a great headline.
Just out of view.
Best keep your hands. Tempers are rising. It's
Breathe quiet.
Fascinating.
Keep your distance, darling. On my way. Let's prowl.
Our readers will be outraged.
not for communal use.
Let's keep to the shadows.
Looking ahead. Can't slow down.
This is front page material.
If I must. Don't linger. On the hunt, they won't see me coming.
We had nothing to do with his death. I swear.
Neither seen nor heard, like a wraith, into the shadows.
That'll make a great headline.
Just like old times.
Fascinating.
Don't look now.
If you won't help us, at least let the children in. They've had nothing but scraps for days.
Still breathing, despite everything. Let's move. What to do? One day I'll catch a break.
This will be outraged. This is front page material.
Easy.
That'll make a great headline.
Can't even catch my breath. Nothing will stand in my way.
Fascinating.
Another step forward.
Page material.
Go for the throat. Moving.
That'll make a great headline.
What's this? Soldier.
Can't afford to let up. Heading there.
Fascinating.
Impero.
I'm not going to last much longer.
Outraged.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
This is front page material.
Have to keep going.
There's blood in the air. Don't linger.
Now this is my happy place.
Thanks, old friend. Just what I needed to hear.
I've got it.
Talk to me. Onward.
Impero!
No time to rest.
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about
Need to find a way forward.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Great. We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers. We'd be better off sleeping in the gutter than that den of iniquities.
It will when you've met the drought. Dead twins. Father, give me strength.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Brothel, which means we're getting a real room.
Den of decadent delights.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
Birthday boy's just nervous,
I'd
but
probably
don't worry.
break it.
I'll fill that one later. Cutting to the chase. Seems simple enough.
look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Never a dull moment.
Find a route. Down the hatch.
I didn't miss this.
My faith will protect me. On I go.
Sounds like fun.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Hear me out. Choice is correct. Also have rules.
Why not staying in a brothel?
Listen, it's got private room and all round pleasant folks from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good point.
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
someone there? With pleasure.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Best be on my way. I've got a long road ahead.
That helped.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which
Very well.
means we're getting a real room.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
People are just walking into Sharess's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're patron.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come up. Get your art here, fresh off the easel.
I found so many victims. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss. Keep a blade close. Easy.
Lockpicking is attracting attention. Tread carefully.
No one stopped me yet.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies. Thought you were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on. The landlord, Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you. How dare you, accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf. It is you, most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
Moving in. I need a quick word.
Now, what do you reckon, lass? You trust these steel watcher thingamy-jigs? Aye, I'll second that. It's all right, well, we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell you.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more needed.
It's not for the Master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, Well, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free. You can't mean that.
He's playing mind games. He can't raise a hand to the Master, let alone kill him.
You have no idea what I can do. Why does Cazador need me? What is he planning?
Brother! Please!
Fine. You owe your wretched life to my friend. Now tell me what I need to know.
The Master is preparing the Black Mass. Beneath his palace, there's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time. Hidden from us all. The Black Mass. It will be his triumph. He'll complete the ritual and emerge the vampire ascendant. He'll walk in the sun. He'll be free of the hunger. He'll tap into power no vampire has ever dreamed of. Best of all, we'll join him. His loyal servants walking in the light as living vampires. We'll be free, brother.
You can't believe that, Dal. When has Cazador ever shared power?
We deserve this, Astarion. Can't you see? We've given him everything. Our blood and tears. And he's finally going to reward us. And you will be with us when the time comes. It's fate, written in your very flesh.
You sound surprised. I am capable of doing the right thing from time to time. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Still, though, a living vampire. Who wouldn't be interested? It's the ultimate freedom. Freedom from the hunger. Freedom to live a real life in the sun. No temple required. And if I were to ascend instead of him, freedom from Cazador, once and for all. Perhaps. But if I don't confront him someday, I know I'll spend the rest of my life running from him. And if I can take this power from him, it would set me free. Truly free. I have to know. I have to face him. I knew I was right about you. You're a true friend. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Maybe the circus would be more open to...
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it. The bridge god chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
Confuses me for a member of staff.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again. Does that excuse being rude? Excluding folk? Come off it. They wouldn't let me in. Spouted some tripe about my sort and absolutist murderers. I only wanted to sit down a minute. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure doing business. I got kicked out of a temple.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up. Have a skeg at these. That should do you.
I'd probably break his nose. Good.
Martyrs would be happy to see a trader.
I'll give it a shot. Never a dull moment.
Open your... A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. Ugh, but I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key. I'm listening. Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience. Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
I want to give it a...
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just...
I'm just a cat. But please, talk to Yenna. I don't like talking. Yenna is my best friend. She's kind. Help her, not me. Nothing good, I don't think. She was so very sick. Maybe she made like a cat and went off to spend her last life. But please don't.
What's on your mind? Sounds boring. Ah.
Now, how about we go and reverse Cazador's fortunes? Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. Maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim, I asked Father later. No, he said, a stroke survivor. I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, you must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it. Baldur's Gate is where I first raised a glass in toast at the tender age of 14 and got so tipsy from wine, I puked in Dillard Portier's bushes. It's where the Flaming Fist chased me after I'd stolen a peach from a cart in the Wide. I got a good chewing out over it too. It's where my father taught me to hold a rapier, to read books of law, to know right from wrong. It's been 7 years since I left. It's no paradise, but it's home. And it's worth saving. And you? The city's yours too, after all. How's it feel to be back? Give it time. It's a city of many colors. Let them wash over you. Expeditions to the continent of Mastika gather in the harbor. The Church of Gon displays its most priceless treasures in the High House of Wonders. Voices raised in song on returning day. The heady wines at the elf song. There's truly no place like Baldur's Gate. That's the spirit.
What can I do for you, my friend? Oh, darling, it sounds...
How can I help? With...
You don't have to think about it, please.
Was that human boy insisting on playing?
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate guaranteed.
I don't understand why there's such a type for so many.
You can stare as much as you like.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
It was not my work itself that has ever been a challenge to me, merely the circumstances. I worked in this business in the Underdark, but it grew to festering monotony. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel like I've seen everything. Perhaps you'll show me something new. I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. We want both of you, silly, at the same time.
Well, it's a fascinating prospect. I'd like you all to myself, at least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of nights yet to come.
There are scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone.
At the ready. Forthwith.
Have a lot on my mind.
The house,
Well,
den of
in it.
decadent delights.
I was supposed to sacrifice myself to stop the Absolute. Yet I don't think I could have gone through with it, in truth. And I'm glad that I didn't, given what has come to light. The Elder Brain. But Netherese magic. So most Netherese artifacts contain... I can't fathom how such a wonder survived. Surely everything of its ilk was destroyed along with Netheril itself, but that we, as luck would have it, We'll soon find ourselves near one of the finest book collections this side of Candlekeep. Sorcerer's Sundries. You'll have to...
Confuses me.
Light on my feet.
I hate
Just what I need.
I don't know. Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Of course.
You need only think of me.
You have the key to my heart.
My faith protects me.
Sorry, friend, but you look like you can't take what I mete out. Bring someone with a rear of cast iron.
Don't waste a moment. Bring your partner. I want to see what you can do. My. You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
What do you think, silly? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick. Ah, you're lucky, sister.
Should I be jealous? At least you have good taste.
If your beloved one wants to join, we could work out something to our mutual satisfaction.
2 of us? 2 of you? 4 gorgeous people.
While it's a fascinating prospect, I'd like you all to myself. At least the first time. I'm glad. Provided we survive, there's plenty of
There is work to do.
Sorry, friend.
Don't waste...
Let's get going.
My. You have but don't be shy.
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
While it's a fascinating prospect, I'd like you all to myself.
A shame. But either one of us will be ready for you. Don't be shy.
Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature
Should I be jealous?
If your beloved one wants...
2 of us? 2 of you? 4.
Whatever you wish. But with another pair is the only way we will both be happy to join you.
A scant few customers today. This might end up being
What's
the
up
first
for
day in
discussion?
years I end with my...
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think, you know. I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't. What do you want from me? It's not my fault. I was forced to do this. Framed even. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder inside the device
I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me. I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there, tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Here, take it, all of it. I don't care. You'll never see me again, I promise.
Was that human boy insisting on playing his acoustic loop version of High House of Wonders?
Want to pay Worm's Rock a visit.
Enjoy the fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
How much farther can I go?
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
That blacksmith was paying me.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. 9 Fingers.
You rats with the guild now. Heard 9 Fingers met a match.
The new kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust 9 Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the 9th hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. You there! Getting up in our affairs? Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Especially for you.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Oh, thank the gods. I've had too many miscreants think my kitchen's just another themed playroom. I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it. Now get out from...
New guy.
snails are not an aphrodisiac.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadence?
Don't give me trouble now. What's inside?
Halt, oppressor! I am reclaiming the victuals in this basement for the good of ratkind. Are you not? Well, you aren't one of us. You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. Exactly! What good is displaying such morsels and not eating them? Food is for eating, friend.
I mean, to try.
I had no less than 2 maidens and a bachelor clawing at my door the very
Don't take it off later. I want to give it a good rumple.
New guy in trouble.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. Look, I appreciate the amateur investigator act. It's oddly flattering, with emphasis on the odd. But without hard evidence and an alternate motive, I consider this case closed. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss? If you're interrupting, while that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? I need proof. Hard proof. A motive, too. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss?
Whoa. Tim, slow down, sweetie.
Can't give up now.
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
Let's see what this does.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you. Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this woman?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Battle favors the fearless.
Where do I go from here? Another day, another fight.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How could I help it? I don't regret its death, but I marvel that such a work of art could ever live.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
the all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
Here we go. Breathe deep and move.